What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Mechs on Deck. We're here. I'm back.
He's back.
I feel like I've been away way too often recently.
Shit happens, man. April's a tough month.
Yeah.
April's always just a slugfest. What is up, everybody? Notice you can do replying to now. That's pretty fucking. I like that. So, you guys in Twitch chat, you can literally, like, if you hover over it, there's a little reply button on the right. I think it's on the right for most people. That's pretty.
I don't
like
know
that.
if it changes based on region. That would be funny.
I mean, it's like it's on the left side. Like Switch Doctor AU, let us know.
Yeah.
If it's like
if
on
it's
the
like
left
driving.
Like if it's on the left side and upside down, let us know.
Yeah, dude. That'd be hilarious.
They've been A/B testing the reply thing for a minute, but I guess everyone now. Hey, there you go. Works great. Hello, welcome.
Yeah, dude.
Please don't make me run streams. For those who don't know, Eric runs the streams. Like he's the OBS. I know how to do most everything on OBS that he does, minus transitions, because he's taught me everything of how to do on OBS shit, or I've just like figured out, like I'm like try and kind of deconstruct how he did it and go, oh, okay, figure it out. But yeah, good evening, modders. Scoutwater, the guy that we haven't talked about Thockstock in a while. Guys, go check out thockstock.com because literally I wanna shout out, like, somebody asks, what are sites good these days to finding in-stock keybs in the US? A friend of mine was asking, and all I could come up with was Canon Keys, KBD Fans, Novel Keys, to an extent, mechanicalkeyboards.com. And I was like, oh my God, this website was built for this. Like this exact moment.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It's good. And remember, it's not with a K. It's just THOC. Thockstock. Also, DD Decline, thank you for the 15 months. Will Poop By hit MOQ? I don't know. Everything hits MOQ anymore. Is MOQ even like a thing?
MOQ's fun.
Dude. Remember when MOQ was like actually a piece of the community?
Tough. So, but guys, quick shout out to our awesome sponsors and partners. We've got OmniType, Canon Keys, Project Keyboards, and Kinetic Labs, as well as Zap Cables, Type B, Smith & Rune, and 3D Keeps. We'll hear more from them later. Static Age, thank you for the 10 months. Ooh. So as we do, we'll start off. I'll go to you on what, because I've got a very cool mail piece that I am super excited about, but you've got some cool mail too. So let's go to you first.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do mail first. So I got a collection of desk mats from Kinetic Lab. We got the Alex Odos and is it Ura PSD? I don't know how to say her name. She's also a fellow keyboard content creator here on the twitch.tv platform. They made some desk mats together for Alex. Is this gonna come out upside down? Yep. All right. There we go.
Boom.
Got that.
Love the art.
Looks pretty sweet. Really simple. Looks nice.
It's off the keyboard too.
Yeah. Although I get that it's a little bit weird, but I do kind of wish that we would shift it to the other way so like it wasn't ever on the keyboard. I feel like people don't center their keyboard to the desk mat. Maybe they do. I don't know. I like a large desk or mouse space. So I always end up putting my keyboard over these. I wish it was on like the part where you put your mouse so you could always see it. But hey,
yeah.
Some people also don't like having the printing over under their mouse. So I could see a world where it changes tracking in some instances, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, I got this in both black and blue, as well as this desk mat, which I know your wife is using currently because this is
we both got
the colorful
both,
one.
We both thank you to Kinetic Labs. Full disclosure: one, we're sponsored by them, and two, we receive these desk mats for free. So huge shout out to Kinetic Labs. So we both got all three of these, and my desk mat collection is growing.
Dude, my desk mat collection is growing, and I don't use desk mats. And I was telling Chewy before stream, I was like, I don't use these, and I have 10 now. So, but they stay great for pictures.
Exactly, and maybe the next Dallas meetup, we'll have some stuff to contribute.
Ayo, true. Give some stuff away. I shouldn't have opened this because I'm putting it back in this little tube.
There it is, boom tube.
And then as far as what's on my desk, I did switch it up. I was like, I've been on this keyboard for like a month almost. Let me change it up.
Show some love.
Show some love for a board that hasn't been on my desk for a while, because it hasn't been on the work rotation. The Baka and the Osa are on the work rotation.
Can I guess?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's the orange, isn't it?
It's not.
Oh,
it's the Sirius.
Little jams just had sody caps.
Yeah, dude. Little Sirius action. You can pick these up right now over at Project Keyboard. They have them
nexondeck.project.link, baby.
Yeah, and they got them in polycarb, which if you haven't seen, dude, the Rick, thank you for gifting a tier 1 sub to One Drunk Man. Thank you. But yeah, if you haven't seen the polycarb version of this, it looks pretty sweet too. So, yeah, I love it. It looks great. Bingsu also looks great. I threw the jams on there today because I thought it doesn't really match exactly, but I think it kind of adds a little bit, and it's not it distracting. Yeah,
it works.
But yeah,
there it is. Quick question: is Keeb Noob in chat while you're still big? Is Keeb Noob in chat? Let us know. What's in by the way, what switches are in that?
Oh, it's got the Nolive cream switches in there, which surprises me that people, like, for whatever reason, want them.
They're just creams.
They are willing to pay more money for a cream that is colored in a GMK olive colorway. They do look nicer than the regular creams, I think, but it's just you don't see it.
Yep.
Look at the difference. Look at what happens, right?
Boom.
Put keycap on.
It's cream.
It's gone. You don't even see it.
Mickey G, we'll get into that. Right, so while you're big, since Keeb Noob's here, let's just save ourselves an extra step. Give us your best Pog face right now.
Pog face?
Like let someone say something that can, yeah, there it is. Someone say something that get him to Pog face. Like someone say something and they'll have him react to it.
Was that good? Was that good? I can't see.
Keeb Noob, let us know.
I have to turn to the side.
Keeb Noob, let us know if it works.
Well, do I need to go because Pog now is Komodo hype, which is not quite fully sideways, but like slight to the side, but like because OG Pog is gone because that dude.
Yeah, well, anyways. So mail. Yeah. Actually, I'll start off with what's on my desk. You might be noticing that I'm missing something, and it's mainly because I was lazy and I didn't want to go get keyboard. All my cases are like down here, but I was like, I don't want to unzip something, so I brought out the SM60 with 9s on it. It's got the old abandoned Nexon Deck logo on there. 89 gram creams. Definitely, I retuned the stabs with some BDZ lube. Ooh. It's cool. I mean, it's light. That was the other thing too. It's like, fuck it. Let's just throw this on the desk, and I just haven't really felt like changing. It's been a fun SM keyboards. If you want a stacked acrylic board, like honestly, SM keyboards is the way to go. Love his stuff. My wife and I have 2, not each, but combined. He does amazing stuff. So like, honestly, that's not sponsored. Like I bought this keyboard. So I also got this from Hellbent, who we just had on. This is the Tres Blanc, which is in the $79 I want to we should have called this the $79 base kit cap. But this is the EPBT aesthetic. And I like that it's green. It's got the green base because I want the green mods. I like it better with the green mods. And I was like, perfect.
Did you get aesthetic as well?
Yes.
We both got aesthetic.
It's base kit, right? It's base
$79 base kit. Gotta support the boy.
The boy. The fucking, he is the third man of the year so far because I'm pretty sure he's filled in more than Lang has. So, and then we'll talk about this. We'll get into it before we get into the group buys. Oh, fuck. A chonk showed up.
Chonk and a half. Chonk
so,
10.
For those who don't know, I have been working on this. I have been talking about this. I probably told Eric back before Squid ever even was a thought, the Squid 60. I want to run a 60% board with an F-Row.
You were going to not run Squid and just do this and then
just do this.
Kind of call it.
And here we are. And now there's a fucking 40s. 40 coming. But here it is. I don't have a PCB yet. It is being made. You should run a 60% board without a Numro. So the Bach 40, it's legitimately like well, remember you showed me it was like an F-Row board, but it didn't have a Numro.
Mm-hmm.
That was a long time ago. But yeah, so the handles are bigger, the weight is bigger, the case is taller but not wider. So excited. We found one problem with the Proto, which is just the plate fits a little tight. So we gotta fix that, but that's a very easy fix. It's already been fixed. So excited to build this in about a month. We'll be building it, and yeah, I'm probably gonna have to put this like in a box and stop looking at it because it's also like literally. So I've measured it with. I put switches in here and caps, and then I just literally laid a PCB on the weight, and it will be over 7 pounds built.
Gosh. That's a great idea. Will WinKey version be made? No. It's a one option board.
It is I've opened it up for the 2U backspace users and the stepped and non-stepped caps. There will, however, be a completely different layout in the same case. The ortholinear version of that. The PCBs are being made. The plate is currently being cut. Yeah. So that's going to be a thing. 100%. It's going to be called... I'm getting too friendly with DD Decline. He's become too... The ortho started out as kind of a joke between Genly Bean and I, where it was like, oh, man, maybe you can do an ortho. And then like DD was like, all right. Real fucking talk.
Let's do it.
Well, and he did the Squid 60, his Squid 60 in ortho, and I was like, well, I can't change the F-Row because of the case, but I can do everything else. And then he helped me, and so he's actually kind of like co-running it with me. But the PCB is called the Dabaka Bean to honor DD Decline and Genly Bean, who helped bring that to light. So yeah, that'll be. I have no idea. I've got to get this solved, and. I don't know if it will run. I'm torn on whether or not I want to run a board while another board is still not done.
Right.
Which is that it's kind of like, it's not that bad, but like it pulls me in two different directions. So who knows? Yeah, who would think that should we run a 40 in the 70 ortho? Who the fuck knows? So yeah, it was a very exciting, and then 420 was a big caps victory.
Oh yeah,
so I should be getting a lot of artisan. Well, I only won on one, but my wife won on like 4.
I won on one as well, which shipped today. Is that it for your mail?
2. Yep.
Well, what all did you win? What's the?
I won. So I was actually she only won 2. Okay. I'm getting confused because we won 4 caps because I won 2 Lividities. I don't know what because I know the colors, but I can't remember. One was like the Tin Man, and the other one was the green one. I didn't go for I wasn't a huge fan of the pink one. So observers, crossing my fingers. And then she won a Doohickeys cap and a Loki cap. So excited to get those in, and just the ever growing artisan collection.
Same. I need a box. Like I need some sort of a box. I've got just like a Tupperware dish that has a bunch of artisans in it because I don't have anywhere to put them. And I
put them on the Tada.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Just have like an entire board. Treat the puppers.
Treat the puppers. All right.
Can I get a? Do I have a treat over here? I don't have any treats. Babe, can you help me out? I need a dog treat. Oh, you're playing? Okay.
Here. Scott Water grabbed a cheap box on drop. Anubis, you want a really large treat? I'm giving Anubis a very big treat because it was on my desk. I'll show it off. It is a High Hopes. What is this called? All natural baked dog treat for dogs. It's a heart with.
Oh, that's cute.
Peanut butter and blueberry.
Here we go.
Anubis, you want a cookie?
Come on.
This is like an actual cookie, bud.
Come on. There we go. Well, we're upside down.
Okay.
There he is.
Anubis is like, this is so big, I don't know what to do.
Howie. He's like, I want more.
He's like, can I have more, please? Anubis got a very, very big treat, so that's.
I gave him like a little bit. I broke mine up. So, but yes, Doggo Stream always. So let's talk about group buys because
I didn't share my artisan that I won.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you win? My apologies. I got distracted by the puppers.
All right,
it's okay. Blame me? It's okay. The puppers.
I won a Keyforge artisan. I won he did it like after 420. I won the purple Shishi. So and it shipped out today. So I should get that here pretty quick.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So anyway, group buys. So let's talk about the Rukia. All right. So for those who don't know, Rukia, it's a board that ran from mid-April last year. It was I guess it started in early April. It was supposed to last a couple days, and then he extended it through the beginning of May. He said Q3, Q4 of 2020. These are just the baseline facts. Sorry for hitting the mic. These are the baseline facts of the group buy. It's a polycarb. It's a round 2 polycarbonate Alice style board. So, and the facts are that it was supposed to run Q2 or supposed to ship Q3, Q4 of 2020. It is late April. We have not seen those shipments. So, what happened was it got shipped on a boat.
Yeah.
Which is not the first time we've seen this happen in a group in the hobby.
Right. Or recently.
Because, I mean, fucking what? GMK Cafe got put on a boat.
The Bakanekos got put on a boat.
Bakanekos got put on a boat. Ursa. I remember Ursa got put on a boat. Lots of stuff put on a boat. Which, by the way, guys, boats don't go as fast as planes.
Also extremely infuriating because it's not even just that. It's like the process of getting items off of a boat is much longer than by plane as well, because you're obviously dealing with a huge amount of products versus a plane can only fit, so much.
At that point, you kind of, it's like, I would love to just do like 2 shipments. Like,
right. I think I have my headset on backwards. And I do.
It'd be like that.
Okay. Sorry.
There we go. We're good. Hey, it's all good.
I also dropped it on the ground and was worried that it broke. But it didn't, so we're good.
There it is. is boat shipping cheaper? I think it's a weight and size thing.
Right.
Where they might turn you away, or I imagine what happens is that the price skyrockets if you hit a certain amount, like the pallet is too big to go on the plane, where then it's like, oh, now you're taking up so much space that basically you're having your shit flown on a borderline private jet like across. I don't know shipping. I'm not a logistics professional or anything like that, but I imagine there just comes a point where they're like, okay, time out, you're using too much space, we're gonna have to charge you 14 times as much. So they're like, all right, fuck it, put it on a boat, that's the cheapest.
Yeah. Also, Pylon 7 does say containers do fall off boats a lot more often uh than planes crash, because if you haven't seen the shipping boats, the giant crates that they end up making like houses and shit out of.
I think we've seen them all because of Evergreen.
Yeah, good lord. And yeah, they just stack them up. They just stack them up, and they have a little tugboat that just right in the front, and it's just powerful as hell, and just pushing it along. But yeah, I mean, that is super unfortunate, right? No one plans on that. That can add, depending on how long the entire process of it getting here can take, months. I mean, how long was it from Baca's leaving
Oh God,
to
that was
America? Like
3.5 weeks.
Yeah, and that was by plane, and a lot of that was them just scanning them the same place every day.
It's sad. It was FedEx, and it just sat in a fucking building for like literally 2.5 weeks. DHL had it to me in like 5 days.
Yeah, and
Which
that's
is
the other
insane.
piece is like customs. That process takes significantly longer. So you're talking about an addition of at least probably 2 to 3 months. Maybe this is like completely speculative, with that change of shipping air via air versus by boat. And yeah, it's really unfortunate that happened.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the story gets more unfortunate. For those who don't know, basically it got held at the port for something suspicious on the entire crate. Right. So it wasn't just like, it's not like the Rukias got marked as suspicious. The whole damn crate that, is bigger than probably some New York and LA apartments like got marked. So they had to sit even longer to and be inspected. Well, guess what? They inspect everything. It's not like they go through and we found the thing. It's like, no, we have to open up everything. So now you're running the risk of, okay, because like the Bacchus and the Squits, one of the boxes was open. One of the boxes was clearly open. They unwrapped it, and they didn't do a great job putting it back together. Like they just kind of threw it in and we're like, fuck it. Like you can definitely tell. Because customs has to, and I get it, customs has to inspect it. Like I understand that's how you prevent like shit getting bad in shipping, but you have to get the stuff inspected. Well, allegedly, I don't think Jax would like lie. But apparently there could be damages to the boards due to box cutters.
Yeah.
Which just further like adds just stress.
Yeah, well, because he says there's no details were given to him. He said that that number of boards are damaged. No details were given to him except that it was likely due to box cutters. So it's not like he was told exactly how they were damaged or what was damaged. So, and then he had to inspect them and see if it's something that he can redo and refinish and get it properly. Because you're talking about people are like, oh, box cutters, really? And it's like, yeah, it's polycarb. Like even aluminum can be damaged by yeah, it'll fuck a finish up, make a board that was an A stock board a like unsellable board, right? These aren't cheap. $390 was the group buy price. And like if you get a board with a gash in the polycarb, you can't really like fix that in a way. if they're aluminum, you can strip the ano off and try to see if you can fix it. But that's not a fully guaranteed thing anyway. Depends on how deep it is. I don't know what manufacturer's using. I don't know if they are packaging them in the same way as some we've seen from others, where it's large amounts of foam, high density foam and then taped multiple times. But that might also be why, because there was a lot of tape on it and they had to cut them off. So that sucks. That's something, again, we're talking about something that he had no control over, and it happened. I don't think he's gonna lie about this. Like, Jax has been a community member for a long time. Really nice dude. People were talking about this in our Discord server the other day. I was like, listen, this is a guy, one of the few people that I've met in person. We have both met in person. Extremely nice.
We helped him deliver.
Yeah, we helped him deliver some Rukias.
There's a video of our like NorCal trip. There's a video of me handing. I don't know if I handed Huey his Rukia in the video, but I walked up and I was like, Huey, here's your Rukia, and he pulls it out of the packaging and then smears his name in the PVD finish. So you helped him deliver a bit. Exactly. I think what kind of bugs me about this, so people are mad.
Right.
Rightfully so. Yeah, you have a right to be upset. I think you have a right to be upset. You don't have the right to be aggressive. I think that's a reasonable reason to be like, man, that sucks. That's about as far as it should go. That's really about as far as it should go. So here's the first answer to this. We know what's happened. That's a lot of information given out. The fact that we know, like, this wasn't like privately sent to us, like, hey, by the way, this is what happened with the Rukia group buy. Like, we're not like, some of you might be hearing it for the first time because you probably weren't following a group buy that you're not a part of, but you like, this was information given out. So the fact that we're seeing, Jax receive heat and getting these people getting super upset and saying that he's scamming and all that shit, it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Well, he also, until, what was it, the 19th of this month, so 8 days ago, he was allowing people to cancel their orders. If you were that upset and you didn't have trust into it, he was allowing you to cancel it and get a refund for it, and he was going to raffle off the canceled spots, right? And I get it, communication is a thing, but that is so annoying to do as a runner. To go back and deal with all of that logistically is super frustrating and kind of unnecessary at that point. And again, not something that you expect to have to do, but he's obviously doing it. That's where when people are like, oh, like Deadbolt says, oh, Woodkey's Click was a really good guy too. Sponsors to meetups and etc. Yeah, totally understand. But like, this isn't a Lumina situation where he's run off with the money and it's just gone. He's still doing things. Like, I get it, he's given dates and those didn't come through, but some of it's been out of his control, and he's still giving dates of like, hey, this is happening. I'll be posting what I can on May 5th is what he said last time. And yeah, I mean, like, I get it. It's frustrating.
You're waiting for a long time. So let's talk about some bad group buys. Let's talk about 2 bad group buys, and we're like poop buys, because there's shit buys, which is the Lumina. That's not even a buy. That's just me giving someone money and then never getting anything in return.
We funded someone's life for a few months.
I have a Lumina. Well, you're one of the few. Doo-doo buys, absolutely. It's so Lumina. This happened in August of 2018. August 2018. Neither of us have the board. Lots of shit went down with Telestron. He basically dipped, took the money and ran. The moderator kind of took over. I recently got the email that's like, oh, it's the Save the Lumina. But I'm not going to give you any more money.
Yeah, it's like more money for...
I'm like, yeah, more money for less product. I don't want it at this point. One, it's an outdated design. Yeah. It's fucking almost 3. It's 2.5 years old. I don't want the board. If I do get anything, I'm not going to pay for it.
Well, the coolest part of the board is not even available which
Yeah.
was the fat ass
Giant
brass
ass brass.
bottom. Like that was the coolest part, and you can't even get that. So it's like, what's
Yeah.
the point?
So that's a shit buy. That's
Yeah.
not because that's not even a buy. That's a scam. I mean, that's 100% a scam. And I learned Osiris and Eric and I both learned a valuable lesson, which is maybe don't go through. Private buys are for people that you probably know in person or at least have had. It's risky to go on a private buy. It sounds bad, but kind of expect the worst on a private buy for a first time runner.
Right.
Expect the worst. Expect that you're probably getting a good price, but there's a lot of risk involved. If you go with a private runner who's done stuff before, then yeah, you're probably going to be okay. But there's always risk involved. If it's a big company, then yeah, now we have some problems. Or if that you would expect something in return, like we'll get into the 7V, but if something went horribly wrong with the 7V, Novelkeys would take that hit. Like these vendors are going in with that understanding of like, if shit goes south, it's on me.
Yeah. And Gnarly Charlie for you brings up a point of like, he says, I don't really understand why a lot of people are hating on Jaxx about everything. I think one of the big things is exactly what you just said. We're talking about a difference between a board that was run by an individual. Mint Autumn obviously is a company and had aspirations to do more, but is still not on the level of a Novelkeys. Doesn't have that same influx of cash flow to be able to deal with situations. But it's also like you have a lot of people that are in that buy. This might be their first group buy, or maybe they've only dealt with group buys from like larger vendors. They weren't in the community at a time when everything was like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like these issues of things that are happening where things get delayed continuously, it was a norm for a really long time in the community, because it was all run by individuals who have day jobs and do things. They don't have teams, they don't have a facility, they're not running things continuously to have continual cash flow in order to supplement this project that is not a full failure, but is kind of in deep water in this point in the way that things have gone, and been subject to some really unfortunate situations. A lot of people who are in this buy they're not used to that. They're used to, I see date, I see date when it's supposed to ship, it no ship. I'm mad.
So, and I'll touch on some. There's no pictures. He's not. I mean, you are 100% allowed to be upset. I get that. Like no one's. If people want to be upset, that's fine. Taking it out on Jaxx, that's a whole nother thing. I guess there's some pictures, and we're kind of lost on what's happening. Completely agree. It would be nice to have pictures. End of the day, though, at least he's talking. Because let's talk about another group that Eric was not a part of, the M0110. Now, at least for me, that group buy is finished.
Yes.
We'll call it there. That group buy ran in either late June or early, I think it was July of 2018. No update until November when it was supposed to ship, saying not even close to being done. Got the runaround. Made a promise in January of 2019. I'm going to start updating more. Kind of dipped again, like right after that. And then we got, 6-7 months later, then we were getting the 2-week to a month updates. I think people had kind of just like stopped caring, but it was like, okay, at least are you planning on delivering products? You're not running off of the money. You're just having to get stuff refinished and all that. So got the board 2 years later. Found a new home for it before it. I got to build. I was very fortunate. It's a local friend of ours bought it off of me. I was like, I'm not going to make money off of this. Just here's the invoice that I paid. You pay me this, we're good. You come over and grab it, and we're good. And I got to build it, which was great. Not a good group buy experience at all. 2 years. So we're not even at the 1 year mark. Because we're going to we'll go by, I guess it was a little less than 2 years. Because a group buy ends after the last day of the group buy, right? That's like, don't judge it off of, oh, it started in early May and then it ran through halfway through June. No, then the group buy, you start judging that at the end of, well, basically when he stops taking money, he or she stops taking money. So we're almost at the 1 year mark, and let's compare that to the 7V. All right, the 7V, very popular keyboard, a lot of hype. It's about to get shipped. I got an email saying update your address. I was like, I didn't fucking get one, so
Yeah.
I guess you're just covering all your bases. But with the 7V, let's talk about that. Group buy, expensive keyboard, very expensive. And it said February. I don't now. I haven't seen a lot of now. It's Novel Keys, so you can trust Novel Keys. There's a little bit more. If I shit my pants, it's a poop buy. Absolutely. Yeah, dude, the Evolve was a poop buy because I shit myself because it was so good. But it's gonna be here in May. Like that's what, March, April. That's 2-3 months late, in my opinion. And
that's,
yes, it's not the same amount of late that the Rukia is, but it's late, and I don't feel like people are as mad about it.
well, and there's some key differences in that board. So I was looking at it earlier today that all of the quality control on the boards was done at the manufacturer. So I think basically all Novel Keys and all the other vendors have to do is just pack them up and send them out. I don't know if, let me see if I can find that comment again. QC, yeah, so just packing and shipping out. So they're not even looking at boards, which is another process that does take a significant amount of time. So the fact, like this again goes back to like, hey, Novel Keys can do a lot more with it because they're ordering a crap load more of boards, a crap load more of product. They can invest more money into that production timeline, give more money to the give more money to the actual menu in order to get that done, and in turn they get something that's faster. And we're still looking at, what was it, 2 or 3 months late? People are just now getting the 7V. So
yeah, it all goes down to communication. It all goes down to communication
and initial expectation.
And yeah, initial expectation. What I've said before, what I've told a lot of people, always over, like, 7V even said right from the get, because I remember people were like, man, a year? And it's like, good. Tell people a year. Tell people it's going to be a while, because then it lowers their expectations. Like the greatest thing you can do as a group buy runner is deliver a month early. Like, so if you tell people, hey, it's going to be here in this time, and then it shows up a little bit early, what people aren't going to get mad. There might be a little bit of confusion maybe with shipping or something. Maybe that's like one-off cases, but overdo it, and then like borderline over communicate. It's sometimes just knowing that you didn't run off with their money is all people need to hear. And we talked about with Eric and I used to work in retail, resetting the clock, telling people, acknowledging people's existence will do wonders for people in a group buy situation. And so, how I've run group buys is, hey, first 60 days, don't bother, because I don't know. That don't expect an update for 2 months, because these keyboards are not going to be made in 2 months. And if they are, I'll fucking let you know.
I'll be shocked as you
I'll
are.
be shocked, just as shocked as you are, and I'll be super stoked. But for the first 2 months, there's probably not going to be anything. And with the Squid 60 buy, it was a couple months. Hey guys, I think one of my updates literally was, update is I don't really know anything. Like, yeah. I sent a message to the manufacturer. Hopefully they get back, but I'm here. I'm waiting for updates. And then like a week later, I actually had like, a picture, like we're almost done machining or whatever. So yeah, under promise, over deliver. And And so if you're someone who's thinking about running a group buy, look at these group buys that people are mad at, but look at also like I wouldn't look at the Rukia one because he is communicating. He's doing the right thing. It's just a shitty situation all around. It's like like the Rukia group buy is like getting into a wreck with someone in your family. Like,
yeah,
you're like, this is just shit. This is the worst.
yeah, and I mean, looking at the updates for the Rukia and the Mint Autumn Discord, there's been an update every month except for January since November. There's been an update once a month. Poop by haha.
Poop by haha. You said poop.
There's been an update every month, so it's like, I get it. Like, what do you want? Like 2 a month? It said he isn't what he's communicating doesn't make sense. I get that, Wilba. I totally understand what you're saying, and I think that I don't know. I think there's a lot of things in a situation, and Dave and I were talking about this before, of like how when you're presented with these situations that are unfortunate and things happen, people react in different ways. Some people handle them differently than others, right? Some people can take it on the chin and can be upfront, open about it, and others maybe get overwhelmed by it and get scared as to what is happening. And I'm not saying that's exactly what's happening here, but like, I don't know. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt in the fact that it's someone that I have met, and I do think he's a good guy, and he's been a part of the community for a long time, and I hope that he was not.
And he's done this before.
He's done this before. Rukias do exist. Yeah, I totally understand people being upset saying things like the SCIF. I don't know exactly what that is or how that pertains to what is happening.
I think that's like where they held the suspicious package.
Yeah, I don't understand that entire process because I've never done anything like that. Yeah. But I don't know. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. It comes down on me sometimes, but I'm willing to take that on the chin. Like I see a true, yeah. Wilba. I totally Absolutely. Get you. I totally understand that. I definitely get it, but I don't think we're at that point necessarily yet. I think this is more of fear of it.
Yeah.
Getting to there. Like if we look back at a Xeno, right? People were still hopeful 9 months after it, like people didn't really start getting on the trail of everything that was happening, of like it being really bad until the like rose gold stuff happened. And then when they started to ship to people and they were like, okay, this is shit. Why is this shit?
Yeah. Yeah,
the signs are there. I do admit that. Yeah, I will say signs are there.
This could be fucked. This could ruin Jax. Jax knows that.
Right.
Like this could be Jax might never run a keyboard group buy again. People might never want him to run a group buy again. That's fine. That's for the community to decide. Jax is going to take the repercussions of what's happening, of an unfortunate situation. We'll see how he responds May 5th or whatever. So next, Wednesday? If we get pictures or whatever, I know he's promised pictures. I think to me, it's like, give him, he's promised pictures. He's promised certain things. Let's wait until he does that. If he then it comes May 5th and it's like, hey, there's nothing. What are you doing? Where are we going? Then it's really starting to go, okay, what the fuck? Like what's happening? Like I need to know what is happening. So that's where things start getting, real shaky. I don't want that to happen for the people that bought the board. First and foremost, I want the people that bought their product to receive their product, because coming from someone who's bought their keyboard and never received it, it's not a great feeling. I want that to do well. But there's a quote I've said it. I said it to Eric before we went to stream. Because Office and Parks and Rec's on fucking Peacock now, I just watched The Last Dance like every 2 shows. I just rewatched The Last Dance documentary. But he's like, it'll be interesting what happens come nut crunching time because some can and some can't. And I'm like, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, some can, some can't. Maybe some people are good at running group buys and some people are not. Has he been the best communicating? No, he hasn't. I'm not going to say he's the best group buy runner.
And was this a super ambitious group buy for someone who's like first time doing a bigger one? Yeah, it was. Fully on his own, not with a vendor or doing it just by himself. Was it ambitious to bring machining for some pieces in house and doing that? Yeah, super ambitious. It's one of those things I feel like I want to see this work because I want to see I want that door to be open for another person to do in-house machining to push things further when they're able to reinvent things themselves. I feel like when we have a Key Cult that's doing in-house machining and we have a Salvin that is a keyboard person doing machining, we're able to push things a lot further because they understand what we're looking for and we're not just like making guesses. So,
who's the best worst group buy runner? Chewy. Thank you.
Yeah.
God, if I had to say, probably like KBD fans.
What worst group buy runner?
best worst group buy runner.
Who is the best worst group?
KBD 8X was rough. The Polaris took for fucking ever. Like a lot of that shit for KBD fans is rough. Exent's rough. I mean, but again,
Exent was the worst group buy run by good board runners.
Yeah. So it's just you can hope for the best. I'd say if I could tell people to put their pitchforks away for one more week, please put your pitchforks away for one more week. That doesn't mean immediately grab them and start throwing them and burning everything to the ground, but he's going to have to do it. And rightfully so. If shit starts happening and we start seeing these mega repeating situations, where he starts maybe not talking as much and maybe he's not communicating as much, then he's going to get everything that comes to him, and I'm not going to feel bad for him.
Yeah,
but
he'll fall into the same crowd as the aforementioned poor group buy runners that are now no longer in the hobby,
or at least just don't run group buy, keyboard group buys. So, but yeah, I think just until the strong. Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like he's not quite there yet. That was a monumental amount.
There are a lot of people. I don't care if you're mad about the Xeno. At least he didn't legitimately just dip.
He dipped with the money, and dipped with he did the whole robbing Peter to pay Paul situation.
Yep.
And never did it and scammed.
And then never paid Paul.
Yeah, he just robbed Peter and Paul.
He robbed Peter, told Paul he was going to rob Peter to pay Paul, then dipped. So yeah, there are a lot of custom keyboards. So guys, just at the end of it, and the last thing I'll say, no death threats. $390 is not worth someone's life. So let's be angry, be upset, spread the word. Spread the word. Tell people. I like Jax. He's a cool guy. We've dealt with him. We gave away a Rukia.
Yeah, we did. We
totally forgot about that. We gave it on our last 24-hour stream. We gave away a Rukia. He's a good friend, but we have to be critical, and it's not looking great. But he can recover, and I think if we can get some boards in some hands, people once the M0110 came in, I was like, all right, I don't care anymore. Yeah. Once Godspeed showed up, it was like, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Terra showed up. I don't care anymore. I've got my product now.
Yeah,
because there will never be a time now where it didn't deliver. It just took forever.
Yeah, except for at least the Rukia, if it shows up from people's hands in the next 2 months, it'll still be a viable board for the time. Whereas the M0110 is just outdated
rough.
By everything.
The XT60? Was that the PCB?
I think something like that.
I think it was a bad. That thing was Swiss. That thing looks like someone took a shotgun to it.
Dude, buckshot action going on.
Absolute buckshot. What do you want to do first? Do we want to do what we talked about before, or do we want to do keyboard of the week first? I guess let's do keyboard of the week because we got keyboard of the week / keyboard of the month.
Yeah, we got two.
We got to pick our winner. So
make sure it's set up here real quick.
Absolutely. So while I want to shout out to 3D Keeps because if you want a desk mat, only all but one, I need to talk to one person. If you want a desk mat, I dropped them off at USPS today. You looked at the picture.
I looked at him.
So if you did win a desk mat, you can still enter, by the way. We're still doing keyboard of the week today. And then at the end, we'll pick a winner, and then all the winners will go against each other. So Discord, go to our Discord, and it's hashtag or # KOTW for the channel. Post your artisan pictures. So yeah, if you won a desk mat on our anniversary stream, sorry it took me a minute. I got the shot. I'm as of May 7th, I will be 100% vaccinated. I've got both shots. The shot kicked my ass. That's why there wasn't a weekly stream announcement update for this week. So I'll get that out tomorrow, even though it's late. But tomorrow we have Artisan April, the last of the 4 Wednesday streams. But no, they were sitting there, and I was like, "Well, I've still got this box. I've got an extra box for a desk mat. All the desk mats are packed up. I've got last one's just sitting in my closet. I just need to get with that person." But it's like, I've got an extra box. Fuck it, let's give away a desk mat. So we'll do US, please. US, Canada. We can do US, Canada. US, Canada. We're gonna do some marbles because why the fuck not?
Wait, I thought we were doing keyboard of the week first, so we did marbles.
I thought we were doing keyboard of the week. Oh well, we're gonna be doing marbles today.
All right, well I can do marbles right now. I just gotta open it.
All right. Why not? Let's give something away. A little surprise marbles for the people. You can pick which Odos mat you want. Odos and what was I can't remember the other name.
Eura PSD. Eura EURA. I don't know how to say her name, and I feel bad because she hosted us a couple weeks ago.
There it is. Eura. So Eura and Odos. You get to pick which one you want, and I'll throw it in a box and get it out either tomorrow or Thursday, depending on if I get your address in time. Because why not? We love giving away stuff. Marbles is love. Marbles is life. Well, that is true.
If you do love marbles, you can hit ! vote followed by a number 1 through, I believe it's 57 now.
Oh, Mickey G. I'm sorry, bud. He was like second place.
Yeah, that's true.
Mickey G, you know what? PM me, dude. We'll get you something.
We'll get you something.
Yeah,
we got some stuff.
We got yeah. I'll talk about. We'll do this little secondary is something. I'm gonna broaden my horizons.
Okay.
And
are you gonna get a 65% keyboard?
Fuck no, dude. Fuck off.
Whoa, dude. You have to flip me off. God.
I did this. I gave you the love gun.
Miss me
with that shit. But no, the more boards I get, the more I'm like, let's spice things up with the switches that I'm using. So I'm going to start using lighter springs on I'm going to start using stock springs for 2 reasons. One, these Neapolitan switches, which I hope come out soon. Upas did a great job. And I was like, fuck it. I'm going to, we've got some Bakanekos coming soon. Upas, wink, wink. Got some Bakanekos coming soon. That we got. So the Neapolitan switches are going to go on that. And I was like 63.5. I'm like, all right, what I like this. It's a really heavy tactile feel. So I was like, fuck it, because it kind of ruins the tactile if you go heavier. And then I put the coffee chip switches just in the fucking in the the plate. There's no space bar was definitely rough. I was like, I don't hate this. It's like 67 grams, I think. I was like, this isn't like an MX Red where it like pisses, like actively makes me angry.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what? Screw it. I think I'm just gonna start like I've got my main builds, right? I've got my builds that I'm super duper happy with. Let's expand those horizons some. So, although what will be going in this, I hope in time, is a switch that we can't talk about.
True. All right, Chewy, I'm gonna let you decide. 23.
23. I brought up Michael Jordan already, so let's just
We're going with the House of Pain, baby.
House of Pain.
The House of Pain. All right. You're going to win one of these desk mats. Big choice. Do you want black? I said red. There's no red anywhere to be found on these. Do you want blue? Or do you want black? It's Alex Otos.
You just let us know. You let me know because I'm going to be the one shipping here. The ones that I have are in the box. This is what happens when you find your end game. You get boards you don't like very much. It's not that I don't like the boards. It's that I'm like, I want to change it up. I'll change up the switches of, the Bakaneko is not going to be my favorite board, but it's going to be a fun board. And I don't. Okay.
What was that? Do you got a whale out there somewhere? Like what?
That wasn't me, dude.
What was that? Was that me?
That was the game. Someone entered and it was like spooky.
Oh, that was the game? I didn't even realize
like a little cloud popped up.
I wasn't paying attention to the screen, so that's my bad.
So I think it's just about enjoying a board, right? It's not about like, every single board. And I took a lot of it from Nebulant. Nebulant has a pretty awesome keyboard collection with a lot of different stuff. And I'm like, I don't want the same thing in every single thing.
Okay.
So I was like, nah, let's change it up. Let's with linears, I can't go lighter, but with tactiles, we'll go lighter.
Yeah, chat's getting on it. I think it was this orange ball, Mr. Deadbolt 11 came in hot, and I think he made that weird sound. I thought, you know what I thought that was? I thought there was like an accident outside of your apartment or something.
Oh, well, it's windy, but it's not that bad. Spaceballs, the username, is a great username, by the way.
Cool. All right. Exclamation point play. You're going to win a desk mat from Kinetic Labs, the new Alex Otos or a collab desk mat. Get to pick. All right. Do we want to go ahead and roll it?
Let's roll it. Let's get this going. We got keyboard of the week.
We got keyboard of the week
and keyboard of the month. Good luck, everybody.
Who's your early pick to win?
My early pick is Scott Water.
My early pick is going to be Abracadaniel. Never mind. She's stuck up here. I just thought it would be hilarious for her to win.
If I could deliver it on stream.
Yeah. No, you have to mail it. You have to like go take it to pack it up, take it to the post office, and mail it to yourself.
Typically, Hellbent lives 10 minutes away from me, by the way, guys.
Okay.
Hellbent caps. So he accidentally mailed the cap, and he's like, "Oh shit, sorry, whatever. I'm just gonna roll with it. Like I don't want to have to deal with a return label. Like that's fine." And he's like, and I'm building him a board this weekend. And he was like, "Oh, I've got the stabs in there for you too." I was like, "All right, sweet, perfect." It went to Fort Worth. Which makes no sense.
Which is like an hour.
Which is like an hour out of the way. It passes me. The cap passed me, went all the way to Fort Worth, and then back through. I was like, what the fuck? The Mon Bear taking an early lead, getting through the first gauntlet of spinny spins.
Oh, he's making it through relatively unharmed here. Oh.
Someone got a couple getting yeeted.
Whoa.
Whoa. Who's coming out?
Spaceballs.
The username.
Spaceballs.
The cap wanted to see the world. Dude, hell yeah! I didn't call that, but I did give you the like.
You gave him the username shout out.
Username shout out works. So Spaceballs, the username. Congratulations! I'll just PM me on Discord. It's Stuart Little on Discord in our Discord. So PM me the Schwartz. The Schwartz was very strong with that. I think navy and black. And I'll get it out in the next 2 days. So just PM me. Congratulations.
Abracadaniel got 10th.
Abracadaniel did get 10th. Scott W did not get 10th. Dutch Master, what's up? So yeah, congratulations. We'll once this wraps up, we'll get into some keyboard of the week.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just gonna go back main real quick.
There's Scott Water.
There he is.
He just rolled in. How's that? Addo works. How's it going? is the Dex Max being rubbed on face a bonus? Maybe. I mean, you won't get that one, but like maybe we can.
Yeah,
Maybe we can.
How
about this? You mail it to me, and then I'll.
just go on a trip around the world.
Dude, get this. I'll mail it to Switch Doctor AU, and then she'll mail it.
All right, sounds good. We're going on a trip on our favorite rocket ship, floating through the sky.
So, all right. What do we got? It's keyboard of the week time.
Yeah, we got a week to finish up, and then we can roll into the month. What will be?
Oh yes. So I feel bad because a lot of people gave some solid suggestions for May, but it's going to be Marquee May. Thank you, Genly Bean, for helping me out with this Marquee May. So next month, let's get creative. Probably, unless you have one of these laying around, you're probably not going to use an old picture. You are going to take a board with all these letters on it, and you're going to write something with it.
Ooh.
And it's going to be awesome. So rearrange the keycaps, do something, make a marquee out of it. So I'll do something right now. I'll do something right now as we get started.
If you put nice things about Dave and myself, you might get a leg up in the competition. Who knows?
You just might.
I'm not saying that you will, but I'm not saying that you won't. So, first up, we are looking at a beautiful board from our boy Hellbent Caps on the stream last Wednesday. This is an Austin round 2. We've got GMK Finer Things on this, looking mighty fine. And then we've got a couple artisans on there. Death Caps at Tiffany Bad Luck, all the way up in the escape spot. You can barely see it up there. You got a Kappa Cop Mustache Contest Romeo, a Bad and Bouge Mr. Freeze Bukaki, and a Prime Caps Nimbus Mon Albumin. I probably said a lot of those things wrong, but give me a break. Okay, give me a break.
Looks clean.
Dude, it looks really good. Finer Things actually looks pretty cool on a white board.
It looks great on white, and what we're talking about is like sometimes just because it doesn't match, like Necro, right? Just because it doesn't match what it was supposed to look like doesn't mean it can't be a bad board. So excellent decision here. Real quick, can you make me big? I made a marquee. Hopefully it's not flipped.
It's not. Eric sucks bad. Sick. Thanks. I'm glad you made me read that.
Got him.
Dave loses.
Got him.
Wow, right. Bill. Pew, pew.
Wow, Bill. All right. Next up, we've got what looks to be some sort of ceremony between multiple. So we've got 2 Grogus and a space goblin. Let's just be clear on that. So very thematic. And I love the macro pad. It's clean. Well done.
Yeah, it does. What macro pad? Vanity, is that what that's called?
I have no idea. I'm not the person to ask about macro pads.
That looks cool. It's a cool looking macro pad. It looks like it almost looks like it could double as like a punch aiding device.
Bind pad.
Like, you know how they say like if you hold a roll of quarters when you punch someone, it like makes your fist way harder. It's also true. Don't do it. It can break someone's face. That's what this looks like. It's, you know, it's ribbed for that. Also, I just said the word ribbed.
Yep. Mr. Osiris, everybody. Well done.
Poggers.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great picture. I might just steal this picture for personal use. I love it. So well done. Next up, Static the Body Age with a giveaway cap. He won this.
Yeah,
He won that far right.
This is from the first Artisan April giveaway. Or no, not the first one.
Second.
The second week.
Yeah.
From Terabyte Cap, so unfortunately wasn't unable to take part in the stream. But she still gave away a cap. And I must say, if you're not sure which one we're talking about, it's this one. I'm circling it with my cursor. You may not, hopefully you can see that. It's this one right here. Looks good. Looks good. A little ditto. A little cat thing from Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
Cheshire Cat, is that what's called?
Cheshire Cat, yeah.
So yeah, this looks good. This looks good. It's on a little numpad.
Numpad action. I like it.
Looks cool.
What do we got up next?
Up next, we have got, I don't know exactly which board this is.
It's the ID80 V1.
Oh, ID80 V1. Nice. He's got GMK Bingsu on there, Jack Spring Blossom Burb, and Bowtie Burb.
So fancy Burb and regular Burb.
Yeah, dude. Burb that's trying to show up, and then regular Burb that's just like,
who's just there to chill.
Yeah, just
he's getting upstaged. That's what I'm seeing.
I must say,
the matching on.
They did a great job matching it. Like that color is like perfect for the alphas.
Spot on. It's spot. K Lulu, can you send more pictures of that combo? Because I just want to see like more pictures of it.
I like the bow tie better than the non-bow tie. Come on, let's get classy here. All right, we're talking about Bingsu.
Stay classy. We're talking about Bingsu keyboards. Come on, classy. So next up, we got a shit tier keyboard, but a great key set and a great artisan. We got the Squid 60 Cerakoted and Crushed Orchid Purple with some Taro switches with GMK Taro and Goth Cap's Boba Cake Brim Cap V2 thematic. Love the novelty usage. Hate the layout of this. I'm kidding. I don't hate it. I wouldn't use it, but I don't hate it. But very cool. It's the only Squid 60 that has a numpad.
I agree with Dibble Day. This is going hard in the perp. It's going hard on the perp. I like it though. It looks good. This looks really, really good. The Goth Caps Boba Cake Rim Cap V2 looks really nice. Looks super clean.
Yeah.
Looks super clean.
He did a great job with this themed build. So got a couple repeats.
This layout hurts my brain.
Oh yeah, it's watching him type on it's even worse. So next up, Gnarly Charlie for you enters the Think 6.5 with Waves everything. We don't see much of Waves.
Dude, Waves.
You just don't see it.
Everyone hates Waves because it had the escape issue. You know, I just like to say it was one of the hipster of GMK problems as of late, you know. It just
I had GMK problems before GMK problems were a thing.
Yeah, the solution to the escape key is just get an artisan. Yeah, this looks good. I like Waves. I think it looks good. Also, I love that color of the Think 6.5. I think it's such a unique color and it looks really, really cool. Yeah, and these artisans all look good. You got a lot of different stuff on here.
So you got an El Salvador, not Orochi.
Kipora.
Fuck. The Kipora. What's the up arrow? I go in blank on the name.
It's not the
Shishi. Maybe it is the Orochi.
It is the Orochi, actually.
Orochi, okay. Right. Yeah.
I have one.
Okay. So, and I don't know what these top two are. They look sick, and then I can't remember exactly which the bottom left one is. Keyforge Orochi.
I think this colorway that they did for Shishis and Orochis looks better with Waves.
Oh, you remember what that one was for?
This one, it was like the monthly or like a fulfillment sale.
That's right. So yeah, they look great. Bottom left is Kipora. Okay.
Yeah, Kipora.
Thank you. Bottom right is Kipora. Okay. Yeah. Bottom left, I can't remember. Left is Art Key. Okay. All right. Very, very cool. Devourer.
Lord of Saliva. That's what it was called. And it Yeah, I have this in the Orochi and the Shishi, and I use it with waves, and I think it looks really good.
There you go.
But
So next up, what do we have up next?
I'm just gonna do the first
We
one.
can show the picture real quick because it's a great picture, but it's not going to count because it's not on a board.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, this is good. This is AtoWorks uh,
The
Yuki
Yukimura.
Mura keycap, which this looks awesome.
I love the picture.
It's a
On
great
a
picture.
little Zen garden, I think. Had to flex. I mean, it's a great picture. You did a great job.
AtoWorks, I know you were watching earlier. If you're
Yeah.
still in chat, you should use this photo. Get with Dutch Master. Be like, hey, can I make this like part of my website or whatever platform you're using? Because this looks, whoo, sheesh, as the kids are saying.
Yeah, absolutely. So great. But let's move on to what the actual picture for the Constellation 65, the spicy board. A board that breaks all the rules.
Dude, yeah. The board that got banned from
the banned 65.
the bad boy from the 2021 Mech Madness
2021 Mech Madness. So Constellation 65 got Infinity Aether, a Bad and Bougie Daffy, a Blank, and a La Plastique Panda, and Ungodly Artisan. So great. Some awesome thematic choices here in matching the colors. Very good. Very awesome.
Hell yeah.
We're building it into it. Hell yeah. AtoWorks. You're pumping out great stuff.
Absolutely. So. Absolutely. And then this, I believe this was posted last week too.
Yeah.
Same board, but just different picture. This is a Mode 80, I believe, with Taro. And you got
is it by Reverb?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Mode 80. Yep.
Mode 80 with GMK Taro. Got a couple caps on there. Looks good. Looks clean.
Got the Eggman face.
Yeah, the egg face. V2.
Egg face. Yeah, egg face V2.
The Infinity Hands.
Great.
I think is what that one's called on the right.
Yeah, the right. So great. I love that it matches with Taro. I think Taro looks great on this board. I think it looks a little better in my opinion. 1K hands. Okay, thank you. Help it.
1K hands.
I think Taro looks better on this board in my opinion, but I think the other one was just like a OG. It was just like a where is it? JWK. No, that's the switches. OG double shots. Yeah. It was just OG double shots. So
Moonface Assassin.
There it is. So love the picture. I think the board looks very fucking clean. So I haven't gotten a chance to use a Mode 80, but it looks great.
He's got one more that he posted. I think this is somewhat of a flex photo of like look at my penthouse suite that I'm living in, and I got the drip on my board.
Hell yeah!
He's got I don't know what board that is. It's obviously stacked acrylic. Lots of egg faces on there.
Windows open.
That's just Hennessy, flirting. I think GMK Hennessy just shipped. People like it. I think it looks good. It's hot.
Very nice. Very nice.
Don't drop the board though, because like that's
please, for the love of God, that's it's not surviving.
That also would be you possibly get you sued because it would definitely kill someone from that.
I mean, even if it's plastic, it hits someone hard enough. Head bleeds a lot. Anyway, so what are you feeling? What are you feeling? Winner gets to pick first, and you've been winning.
I've been winning. I'm gonna pick the very first one. I'm gonna pick Hellbent's Austin.
See, I'm torn because we got some good pictures in here. We got some really good pictures. I'm really torn between Scott W and DD. I also really like Reverb's Taro. What do I pick? Apparently, I just really like Taro.
I mean, it is a good set.
Bad set. It's not a bad set.
Wade kind of kills it. Dude, do you see Analog Dreams too? It looks sick. I'm so stoked.
Analogs. We're happy because we can get novelties and space bars on it. I've already picked the squid, so let's take that out. I've already picked the squid. Let's do the Mode 80 with Taro by Reverb.
Okay.
I like it. I it's I mean, like, listen, Scott, you picked a great picture, but I don't want two macro pads.
I was gonna say we already have the milk, the milks.
All right, so do a new poll here for this is keyboard of the week. We've got the Austin, what's not Tiffany? What was it? Finer Things.
GMK Finer Things.
I'm just gonna put Austin Finer Things, and we have the Mode 80. That's 90. Let's get the numbers right. Taro, we got 3 minutes on the clock. So go vote. This is for keyboard of the week. The winner of this will go immediately into the next round, which is in like 5 minutes. So go vote. The vote's at the top of chat. You can only vote once, so good luck. And real quick, during this vote, let's give a shout to our awesome sponsors. We got OmniType right now. They are running a great keycap set. If it would load, I'm pretty sure Blurple is still going. Blurple is still going.
I need to buy that
from now through the 30th. Yeah, dude, buy that right after set. And then we also got SA Norse, or sorry, not Norse, SA Ramses. Looking at Norse, but SA Ramses running right now as well. Some great artisans from Archetype.
Dude, they're
holy
sick.
Fuck. So I know this is OmniType, but like I hope you got that and SA Ramses because it's a great fucking set. So be sure to check that out. Project Keyboards, you can go to mexondeck.project.link. We already talked about, can you show it off? The Sirius up for grabs right now on Osiris's desk. Eric uses this all the time. I've used this a lot. It's a great board. DCS Delftware is also on there. So if you want, you can a little matchy, a little white and white. It's a great looking keycap set with some awesome sub legends. We've also got canonkeys.com/mexondeck, GMK Peaches and Cream Light, round 2, version 2, whatever you want to call it. Peaches and Cream running there now. The nice PVT Sugar Plum, great set. Gotten to see it in person. Awesome set. The is running on there, as well as go get some of the coffee chip switches. Are they still? Yeah, the coffee chips. I really like the coffee chip switches. If you like a tactile switch, it's a great switch. Mauve linears are there, lilac or lavender linears are there, dark T1. There's a lot of awesome stuff on Candy Keys. Be sure to check that out, candykeys.com/mexondeck. And then next up, Kinetic Labs. Got some awesome desk mats coming up soon. If you want some keycaps, some switches, some other things, be sure to check on that. They've got great storage. They've got everything. It's awesome. So, but
you
am
should
I
go
missing something?
Okay, so Scott Water is already getting the early entry into next month.
Hey, I like it. Scott Water getting ready.
Now you just need someone needs a macro pad that's like, dude, if anyone's got a butter stick, they'd have some. You'd be able to just do some really fun things with a butter stick. This for keyboard of the week, this month. So
yeah, for next month, Marquee. Our only rules: just if you can't say it in Twitch chat, don't put it on the board. That's our only rule.
Absolutely, butter.
And please don't take any personal attacks at anyone that's not the two of us.
Yeah, you can be a dick to us, kind of.
We can within reason.
Yeah, we can take it a little bit.
Again, don't say it. If you wouldn't, you could be a dick to us, but if you wouldn't say it in Twitch chat, with an overwhelming vote, Austin Finer Things. But good job to Austin Finer Things. I built that board. It's a great board. That's not great because I built it. That's great because Drifting Bunnies designed a great board. But congrats, Mode 80. It's good, but man, the Finer Things was clean. It's clean. So what are our top 4? I saw you pinned. I saw you do the work.
I went in and I pinned them up. I was like, wait, we only had 3? I forgot we only had 4 for this month, 4 options. So the winner of the first week was this bad boy, if it loads. This is Gnarly Charlie for use. I opened up the tiny picture. I hate how Discord
baby
works.
Teacher.
All right. Sorry about that. This is Gnarly Charlie for use TMO50 V2 with GMK Ursa and a Stone Keys stump.
All right, let me write that out. TMO 50 Ursa Stump.
Getting stumpy.
Right. Yeah, it's clean. By the way, guys, the winner of this vote will be immortalized in the Mechs on Deck 2022 calendar that will be coming out for group buy. Probably, maybe, I don't know if group buy, but limited, might be limited. Don't know. We haven't figured it out, but it'll be for sale in December.
Absolutely, it will be. All right, this is Keeb Noobs SM keyboards, I believe.
Yes, SM keyboards Alice
style board, and I'm gonna read these all. The artisans on this board, we got Winkeys Clutch, AX Studio Richard, CYO Ambassador, GTB Bandit, Jack Spooter, Jack's Burb, Fractal Caps Akura, Bad and Bougie, Tamagotchi, Sodi Caps Jam, Hello Caps Bongo Cap, Terabyte Caps Penny, Night Caps Eggface, Doohickeys Kudzu, Jack Coda, Systematic Caps, Cheshire,
or Cheshire,
and Hellbent Caps Tres
Blanc.
Yeah, so there's a lot of going on. You get the rainbow.
All the rainbows. The next one's a lot easier.
The next one is a lot easier. So this was our the milk jugs. We've got 2% milk macro pads, dark jades on the white one, with a Taurus Trades whole milk cow cap, Okamochi switches on the pink one with Taurus Trades strawberry milk cow cap, with a nice little sticker for both the regular 2% milk and the strawberry milk. So,
and then the one that just won, the Austin V2 in white, finer things. So this is a tough one,
dude. I just want to say
there's some heat on this table.
Dibble Day hit it on the head with the milk ones. My chances are skim. It may go up 2%. I like it. I like the.
Can that be on a shirt?
Words.
Can I get that on? Can we please get that on a shirt with a milk jug? All right, 3 minutes, no extra votes allowed. This is for the entire month of Artisan April. Starting the poll now. Get your votes in. This is a tough one. I don't even know what I would vote for.
Yeah, I don't know either. I feel like
because they're all great.
Yeah, I feel like all of them are really good. As far as like aesthetically, I think. Because I also look at this as like what I want in the background of the stream. And on like a calendar.
So yeah, it's different. The two that I would pick, like calendar, I think the Alice looks great in the calendar.
I think the milk
background
and the
of
calendar
the milk would be good.
Would both be good on both. I didn't even vote for TMO. I also like the finer things. I think the finer things looks good as well.
That looks to me, that's the cleanest background of the stream shot.
Yeah.
These are all just fantastic. They would all look great. We're gonna find a way to put the pictures. We might like go in and each maybe they can have a day or something. It depends on how much we can edit the calendar. We'd love to be able to incorporate maybe like the cover of the calendar can have all the week winners or something. We'd love to incorporate everyone that has won keyboard of the week. So
we're going to do something with them. That's why I'm pinning all of them. So that way I don't forget which ones were actually winners.
We need to go through and save them to make sure that people don't delete it.
Yeah, I've been doing that as well. Because I put them in the background.
Yeah.
So I'll make a Google Calendar with a different board for every day. That'd be cool. We're making just a 12-month one though.
Yeah. Like a paper one that you can hang up.
Yeah. One you can put in your office or
exactly.
your home office.
So while this is happening, I want to give a quick shout out to our awesome partners, Zap Cables. Go check out Zap Cables. They make the best cables in the business. You can also get some they're moving right now, so it might be a little iffy with like shipping and stuff, or they're moving soon. So just treat the puppers. I will Won't go in the camera, but Howie, come here. I don't know if you can see him.
Did
Come
someone
on, jump.
redeem Troop the Puppers? I
Yeah.
didn't see it.
Oh, that's 1 hour ago. Well, here, have a treat anyway.
Like...
Zap Cables, I think he's moving warehouses. So, and then we also have awesome Type Beast. You can go typebea.st for the best newsletter that I have read in the business. You can also go to smithrune.com. We got confirmed Iron 165 polycarbs in stock buys later this year. Iron 180 extras, Iron 165 SE extras will be probably this year when they ship. As well as you can also go to 3D Cubes. They've got lots of awesome stuff on that website with some lube stations, switches, springs, all the fun stuff. So check it all out. And ooh,
we got a winner.
We have a winner.
We've got the winner.
Tough. You know, that's kind of how I thought it would line up.
Also, I think this encompasses the idea of doing these themed ones. Because it is just kind of knocking it out of the park in terms of using artisans, showing off the artisans. You got a little bit of everything from a lot of different makers, showing off a lot of different sculpts. So yeah, I think this is awesome.
This is great. Congratulations, Keep Noob. It's, you know, like I said, we're gonna find a way to thank you guys. Keep posting. Like I said, next month. Doesn't matter what board, doesn't matter what caps or artisans. Just be clever and funny, just not offensive. At least not offensive to anybody but us. Yeah, just get creative. You know, and also, if possible, like some squares. Like think of what a calendar looks like. Like I don't want the vertical phone pics. Come on, guys. Do what Childish Gambino did that one time where he like
turn the phone sideways.
Someone in the crowd turn the phone sideways. Take a good one. But guys, thank you everyone who entered. Congratulations to the other three the Keyboard of the Week winners, because just because you didn't get Keyboard of the month, they can't take away the fact that you are Keyboard of the Week.
Yeah, and you'll be all the winners for each week are on the rotation behind the stream. This one that you see, those are winners from the previous month. So the weekly winners get on the rotation on the weekly streams. So you get to see it in the background. You know, it makes it a little bit more fun, I think, for us. I think it looks pretty cool. Adds a little bit of liveliness to the background. So
don't offend me, only horizontal. I like it. So guys, tomorrow we've got some awesome people joining. I am Hungerworks Studios is joining us. We've got Bludgeon Caps as well as Lividity. Very excited to get those guys on to talk about Hungerworks, especially because I just saw the novel keys thing where you can like start making your own stuff. Very cool. So very excited. So be sure. I know we'll probably, I don't know 100%, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have some giveaways tomorrow as well. And then Saturday, I will be building a cool Squid 60 and a Cerakote. So that will be Saturday. That's going to be a board for Mr. Help. Maybe we can get Helbin in for a build sometime, because once I'm like 2 weeks away from the full vaccination, and we can start doing some fun stuff. Not like crazy huge groups, but I can at least hang out with like one other person for longer than 15 minutes. If you need a filler, let me know. AutoWorks, I'll let you know. If not, we'll get with you soon, and we'll get this isn't the only time we run artisan makers. It was just this month. We're having lots of people. So if you hit me up, because we are booking for June. But guys, thank you very much for tuning in. Where are we going?
We got a couple people online. We got Lightning is building a unicorn. We've got Mac Merlin is unboxing a Delta Blade.
Ooh.
And then I Me You Are You is just doing stuff and things.
Max F Live is streaming Apex.
He's playing some Apex, and then Lava Flow TV is building I think 6.5.
There you go. My vote is Merlin.
Dude, let's show off the Delta Blade. I'm down. We'll go ahead and get that going. So go say hi to Mr. Mech Merlin. gonna give him the fat raid. Good guy. Another guy we've met in person. Really nice
Hung
guy.
out with quite a bit.
And met his wife. Also fantastic person.
Probably better than him.
You gotta do him like that, man.
I'm gonna do him dirty.
But yeah, coming out with us tomorrow night. We'll be hanging out again. Bludgeon, Caps, Hungerworks Studios, and Lividity. Caps talking about Artisans, finishing up Artisan April. But with that being said, we're closing it up tonight, and we will see you again tomorrow. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your evening. Bye now.